You never know when you may meet an angel, and I have a story to share with you. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. In today's YouTube shorty video, I have a story I wanted to share with you all. Now, this story comes from something that happened at Walmart, of all places. Before I tell you this story, I don't know how the Walmarts are in your area, but in my area, they're not that great. The employees aren't friendly. There are too few employees. They're not helpful. They just really don't go out of their way. They barely speak. They just get you through the line and that's it. I'm not saying it's that way everywhere, but it's that way here, and I've experienced it just about every time I've gone to Walmart. Well, Dave and I were at Walmart this week, picking up a few things. Now, Walmart here hardly ever has any registers open. I mean, not many. They might have 2 registers open and then the self-checkout lines. For some reason, they had 7 open, which is just unheard of. It's not that it was a special day or a holiday or a busy time of year. And one register was completely empty. Nobody was in that line. So we felt really fortunate, and we went right up to that register. That's where we feel we encountered an angel. Dave was ahead of me and putting the stuff up on the belt to be rung up, and she immediately greeted him with such kindness. She asked him how he was, how was his day. She bantered back and forth with some kind comments and just an absolute joy. I was standing right behind Dave, and I was digging in my purse for something, so I didn't even look up. Well, she said something to me. I remember she asked me how I was, and I said, "I'm fine, how are you?" And I can't remember what she said. Whatever it was, it brought out in me saying, "I know, I understand. I recently lost my sister and my mother." Well, she looked at me with such compassion and love that it was almost indescribable. She told me how very sorry she was. She continued to talk to me as she continued to check us out. After we were done being checked out, she looked at me and said, "Can I give you a hug?" And I said, "Sure." And she came around from behind the register and gave me the warmest, most heartfelt hug you can imagine. I'm telling you, love just radiated from this girl. Her name was Naomi. I won't forget her. I don't feel like I'm doing this story justice or explaining it in the powerful way that it was. But it was so just powerful that it moved Dave to tears, and he had to turn around and walk away a little bit so that he wouldn't get emotional standing there in Walmart with all those people around at the other registers. That's how moving she was. Just unexplainable. She was so gracious, so kind, so loving. I just knew she had to be an angel that was put there that day. And I just thought she was such an incredible person to be so kind, so talkative, so joyful, and so caring. I just wanted to share that. It was such a beautiful experience, something I had never experienced before, especially in a Walmart. So it just goes to show you that you never know where or when you may encounter an angel. And I will never forget her kindness. Well, that's all I have for you in today's YouTube Shorty video. If you've felt like you've encountered an angel before in your life, please share that in the comments section below. I'm sure someone else has, and maybe many of you. Now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is a poem called God Said No. I asked God to take away my pride. God said no. It is not for me to take away, but for you to give it up. I asked God to grant me patience. God said no. Patience is a byproduct of tribulations. It isn't granted, it is learned. I asked God to give me happiness. God said no. Suffering draws you apart from worldly cares and brings you closer to me. I ask God for all things that I might enjoy life. God said no. I will give you life so that you may enjoy all things. I ask God to help me love others as much as He loves me. God said, finally you have the right idea. If you love God, share God. To the world you might be one person, but to one person you just might be the world. It really is all about love, and we tend to throw that word around loosely, including me. I'm very guilty of that. Many times I will say, oh, I love this shirt, or oh, I love this new color of lipstick, or something like that. And I think as humans, we just throw that word around because it's something we truly enjoy and appreciate. But real love, godly love, is so much deeper than that. Real love is unconditional and selfless. Real love is a deep respect for all mankind. Real love is having empathy for another human being and their circumstances. It is also kindness and affection towards others. Real love is a powerful and positive force that enriches our lives and enriches the lives of the people that we love and the people that we share that love with. All I can say is, let's go out and show anyone we come in contact with some real love today. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya!